So I once again thank Sonali madam for contacting me for this workshop. I always feel pleasure to be with all of you virtually. So today I'm going to discuss on what are the free and open source softwares are available to design any MOOC course, e-content development. Because in this current technological world, uh, integration of technology and development of MOOCs have become part of academics. So today this is my talk, and if I start with a this picture, this is a story of Nokia. We all know around 15 to 20, 12 to 15 years back, Nokia was one of the world's leading mobile manufacturing company. At that time, whatever we are using now, Android phones. So the Android software has approached actually Nokia that we have a good software. Whether you want to take our software, then Nokia simply rejected that we are the best. We are at present the world number one. Whatever software we are having, it is more than sufficient. So there, at that moment, their fall down started, and Google has acquired Android, and everything is history. So they lost not by doing anything wrong, but they lost by not adopting what is required for today and tomorrow's. Okay, and this also I would like to quote because we all have several opportunities. Everybody may be having some different opportunities, but we if we don't use those resources in proper way, then there is no point how many resources we are having with us. So whatever resources are available around you, try to make it, use it in proper way so that you can create something out of it. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to discuss in today's brief, I will be discussing some softwares and the importance of digitalization in NEP 2020, and why one should develop a MOOC course or even an e-content. Then, if you are interested to develop the e-content, what should be the flow of e-content? And these are the some of the tools I will be discussing, like graphics tools, audio video tools, video creation, video editing, and authoring tools. Okay, then how we can submit the prepared e-content to Vidyamitra or Swayam. Uh, yeah. Now, if you see the recently, 15 days back, UGC has introduced released the draft regulations 2025 for teachers. In that, if you have read carefully, they have given for either promotion or direct appointment, they are expecting from teachers some notable contributions. Actually, there are nine contributions they have mentioned. Out of nine, there should be four at least to qualify. One is the innovative teaching contribution. So definitely, your teaching cannot be as regular as usual. It should be in the form of innovative. So either it can be a blended mode type. You can integrate technology. Then the second one is research or teaching lab development. Okay, so you can think of creating a teaching lab or a research lab, then it will be considered as a notable contribution. And you can see here consultancy and sponsored research project, they have given importance. Then teaching contributions in Indian languages, I'll show you how one can contribute there. Then teaching, learning, and research in Indian knowledge system. So they have given huge importance to IKS in subject discipline as well as generic. Okay, then whether student internship or project supervision, whether you are doing as a teacher. Then the most important is for today's topic is digital content creation for MOOCs. So they have given this huge, recognition for the teachers who has designed the MOOCs courses. Okay, and community engagement and service. So how you are connected with the community and what type of services you are doing are giving to service society. And the last one is a startup. How many startups you have as per the actual policies of the HEI. And if you see out of these nine, one should have at least four to be eligible for promotion. Okay, so you make sure that where you fit into it and where you can improve it. Okay, fine. And if you see NEP, what NEP 2020 says about digitalization, this says that rich variety of educational softwares will be developed in all at all levels, at all even local languages also, major Indian languages. Then this teaching learning e-content will be keep on updating. It is not like once you have somebody has developed, then it will be there forever. They will be keep on updating as per the current needs. Okay, then technology based education platforms like Swayam Diksha, Vidya Mitra, there are several. They will be bringing together and they will integrate in different platforms. Okay. Now, if you ask me why one should develop e-content or MOOCs, then I say, suppose they usually before Corona, most of the time the lectures are usually in physical mode, and a teacher used to go in a classroom and teach. So whatever he used to teach, it should be inside the four walls of that particular classroom. Okay, so your expertise or your teaching skills will be limited to only there. So if you want to expand or you want to come outside that, then it is a good way of good opportunity that you can develop the e-content, right? Then obviously once you have an e-content and MOOCs courses are developed, you will obviously get a globally recognized whatever skills you have, because anyone from anywhere can be accessed your e-content. Okay, then do you want to be a facilitator in learning centric model? Because now it is like it is not one way. In fact, it will be like a flipped classroom, blended classroom type mode teaching. So where as a teacher we will be like a facilitator, we will be providing the information what students require. Most of the thing they will do it. Okay, right. As I said, if we want to implement the blended mode, definitely we should have a e-content or a MOOC course. Then we can properly implement that. Right. Not only that, as I said, even for our academic promotions or institutional progress for ranking and all, obviously one should have. If any institution have a good number of e-content developed and MOOCs, they definitely score good rank in NRF as well as NAC. Okay, then I always feel that I have developed around 5 courses which are available on my YouTube channel also. Weekly at least 2 to 3 comments every week I get from different places from the students. So that is one of the best satisfaction I always get, which I may not get regularly in my classroom. So whenever there is a need of something where they don't have access to teachers, but they are desperately waiting or searching for some content which they have not understood, at that time if they find your lectures or your e-content, your MOOCs course, then definitely they feel so happy, and that is the most rewarding. What I feel that why one should develop this MOOC courses. Okay, fine. Now, if you see, this is just a second. This is one of the screenshot where recently when I developed my Swim MOOC course on ring theory and linear algebra 2, I have integrated several softwares in this. If you see in this screen, I am visible here, and there is a PPT, and on PPT I have written. I mean, in the sense I have explained many things which are not written on PPT. So basically, if somebody want to write something, then how you can write while recording a lecture, that also I discuss. So this is one of that screenshot. Then there is a Vidyamitra portal, which is an integrated e-content portal, which is by Ministry of Education initiative under NMEICT. One can upload their content. You can contribute your content. You can see here it is mentioned that as contribute your content here. So you can, if your course is ready, Vidyamitra expect that full course should be uploaded as per their format. So basically I will show you later that how you can contribute if you have already a content, which is always good, because even in NAC and NRF, or any ranking system, they asked whether you have developed e-content or MOOCs for NME part of that one. Okay. Then this is the screenshot of how one can submit the Vidya Mitra by submitting the basic details. If your title and your description, subject, category, and all are they scrutinize, and if if they see that you can design the course and contribute on Vidya Mitra, then they will contact you with necessary files, and after that you can start submitting your content. Okay. This is NPTEL translation. Many of you might be knowing. If you remember, out of those nine notable contributions, one of the contributions is the content preparation in Indian languages. Okay, so NPTEL has taken an initiative for translating the content in local languages. So whatever already courses developed by professors like from IITs and IISc, other institutions, now they are all in English. So now they want to be translated those content, the same quality, retaining the same quality in local languages. So they are basically trying to get the audio and as well as transcripts in local language. For example, if somebody want to translate the NPTEL videos in Marathi or Hindi, Gujarati, it is allowed, and you will be given a due recognition. Even there is an honorarium for NPTEL translation, and which also works in claiming that you have contributed for the content in Indian languages. Okay, so this is one good place where we can work, and there is a simple. I have given the link here. You can go through it and you can submit the interested form. Then they will contact you, and it is still going on. Recently, I have translated one course. Okay, even they will give some part of the course also. Fine. And who, if somebody maybe not be knowing about NPTEL local chapter, because if your college or your institution has NPTEL local chapter, then when you apply for translation through this local chapter, you will be given good importance or first preference than others who are not having local chapter. Okay, fine. This is Gnanome, one of another regional language translation, basically for NCRT. Here you can check that class 7, 8, and 9 math curriculum. This is basically for math curriculum. They have their PPTs, their every matter is already there. One needs to translate those languages in Marathi, Hindi, other Tamil, like that. Okay, and this is completely a social contribution. Again, if you can do it, this one, this also you can claim that what contribution you have done to society. So this is because it is non-remuneration, nothing. So this can be considered if you can translate. Of course, at present this is available for math. So if any math teacher is here, you can utilize this opportunity. Okay, and this is the Diksha. If somebody want to contribute to NCERT, you can participate in this program. You can contribute your e-learning resources by submitting here. And if you are having e-content, especially related to NCERT, okay. Fine. And I suggest everyone to have your own website. This is my personal suggestion. Though you don't get any marks for having a website, but definitely you will have a global recognition. Website, having a free and own website will definitely give you good global appearance, and it will connect very well with others. So this is usually uh, Google itself provide a free website. I have even created one video on how one can have a website, because as a teacher you will have your e-content, whatever lecture notes you have prepared, you can upload and anyone can access it. Because when I was a student, I used to search for and Google and all that, where I can get some e-content, some lecture notes. Okay, at that time usually I only professors from NIT, some good reputed institutions, they used to have their web page designed by their institution itself, and from there we used to get access the content. Okay, now technology has developed, evolved like anything. So even Google offers that you can have your own Google site, free of cost, and you can upload whatever you feel like. You can upload your research contributions, you can upload your teaching, any whatever responsibilities you are having, whatever your hobbies, things, everything. Okay, fine. Then also I suggest you to have everyone use the YouTube channel, because the moment you have a Gmail, you always have a YouTube channel. And however small content you prepare, if at all any videos are there, video e content, then you can upload here and you can share with your students at first step, even if you don't want to go open to everyone. There is always a choice, there is an always condition that you can share this your videos which are uploaded on YouTube to do only those you want to share. There will be a link you can share with those links. Whoever have that link, they can only see your videos. Okay, and you anytime you feel like you are comfortable, you can make it public. Okay, fine. So if you see these things, uh, they are all good. But now, what are all the tools which I have used to develop my swim MOOC course? uh, I prepare my presentation using LaTeX Beamer. So whoever know about from computer science and math background, they might be knowing the LaTeX, which is a typesetting document software. You can type anything there and it will give you output as a document. And you can also prepare the presentations very beautifully. So right now whatever you are seeing, this PPT is prepared using LaTeX Beamer. Okay, so you can prepare using your own Microsoft PowerPoint presentation also, right? Then after preparing my PPT, I have used this OBS, Open Broadcaster software, to record my on-screen presentation. So just like right now, how I am interacting with you, that will be recorded with the help of OBS as it is. Okay, fine. Then there are some few softwares, I can say tools which I have used. For example, at the beginning, I have shown one screenshot on my swim MOOC course where I have written something on that PPT itself. Okay, so that time it is not actually annotation. There is a small tool called Epic Pen, which virtually you can write it anything on anyone, no matter whether it is a PPT or something. Okay, and for that I have used a hard device called Pen Tablet. So this is then I have designed this MOOC course on EMMRC, Madurai University. So they have basically recorded my video from using external camera. Though we can use the laptop or another camera also, but they have done from using external camera and they made some editing and finally they got it. Okay, so that is how our MOOC Swim MOOC course is designed. The main point to say here is if you use these softwares and you have a content ready with you, then definitely you can prepare a MOOCs course. There is no problem at all. Okay. Yeah. As I said, even we don't require an external camera or a big studio you to prepare a quality content. So your screen is not visible. Oh, 1 second. Okay. So this is these are the softwares one can use it to prepare any MOOC course. I will show you further. We all might at present everybody might be knowing the full form of what is meant by MOOC. It is a massive open online course. So basically, simply we call it as MOOCs. And in India, we have one of the largest platform called Swayam, study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. Though we PPT is not visible, sir. PPT is not visible. So Swayam is one of the largest MOOCs platform in entire world. Though our India started very late, but now we have the huge collection on this Swayam platform. So basically, you can have from Swayam, any course can be accessed free of cost. But if we need a certificate, then a small fees need to be paid. Otherwise, for learning, They are all free of cost. As I said, it is the world's largest online free e-learning platform. That is great, one of the greatest of Swayam. It actually, the main three pillars of this Swayam is access, equity, and quality. Okay, and everybody might be knowing MOOCs are designed in four quadrants. Basically, videos will be there, and e-text in the form of like PDFs, PPTs, assignments, and tests. There will be a online discussion forum where students can be connected with that teacher. Okay, fine. So if you think that you want to develop an e-content development, what will be the process or flow of e-content development? First, you should have a curriculum design readily. For example, like say syllabus, how many credits it is, and approved syllabus, mostly as per UGC. Then you should be having your content preparation ready in the form of presentation or PPTs, or there are some tools like digital notes taking, where while recording itself we can start writing and like live sessions. Then we should have a platform where we can deliver our content to the students. Maybe it can be in the form of Swayam, or even it can be a learning management system, or even I can say like on a website you can host. So that is the place where you can deliver the content, and you can see the learning levels of student, that how much they are taking the help of this content design. We can assess the students, their progress and tracking, and if necessary, depending on the feedback, we can update our content. This is usually the flow of content development of any MOOCs or e-content. Okay, if you see this, a small one, but it contains several information, that a learner centric content development. This slide is prepared, this image is prepared using what is called mind map, wise mind map. Maybe in some next like some teacher will take this one. So it is very very useful. One can create the summary of whatever you want to represent in the form of pictures, like trees. That is very much useful. So here you will have a what are the different content delivery platforms, which I already mentioned: LMS, website, even on YouTube, WhatsApp. If not on Swayam, because everybody may not immediately develop a course on Swayam. Then we have LBD, LXI, which is precisely the assessment projects. You are giving some homework to the students, okay, for to assess the learning levels. And you are in while designing the curriculum, what are the objectives, outcomes, and syllabus as per the needs or not, references whether it is designed or not, and feedback. We can take feedback from students in different ways, and we can send, even use, we can use autocrat to send the appreciation or certificates. We can assessment is in the form of two, like formative assessment and summative assessment. For formative assessment also there are softwares like you can use the tools, ICT tools like Mentimeter, Flipgrid. Then for summative assessment you can use Testmos and Microsoft Forms. Okay, even Google Forms of course can used. And when you come to content preparation, which is main thing, because you can use for video creation some tools, and audio, and for images, if you need, just like in this current slide I need some image where I have created something, so there you can use some image animations. Then e-text like a PDF or a PowerPoint presentation, or you can take the help of mind maps. Okay, this is basically a flow of content development, and it is as per my understanding. This is prepared by myself. Okay, so there may be something missing, and these are most of the time I use to prepare MOOC courses. For example, what will be the tools if you ask me? Then for assessment, I use this Mentimeter, Testmos, and Microsoft Forms. For authoring tools means like just like now I am explaining you a PPT and I am also there. Okay, so if it I want to record myself while explaining my lecture, then there are tools available like OBS, Loom, and Cam Studio. I use OBS for most of the time. Even now I am using OBS. And for graphic editing, like if you want to create a good images, some flyers, some animation type thing, one can use Canva. I frequently use Canva. There are some advantages of using Canva for education. Audio, if you want to have an audio clip, uh, you want to record for an audio lecture, then Audacity, it is a free and open source software. Even Wavepad is there, one can use it. Then once you design some video, then maybe require that you need to edit that video, and maybe a small videos need to be merged. Then you can use Microsoft itself has a editor, free editor called Clipchamp in latest Windows 11. Or if you want to use some free and open source softwares, there is a OpenShot and Shortcut. These are all some of the softwares I just kept here, so that even if you search with the name on YouTube, you will get a lot of information like how one can use such softwares. Okay, this is in detail about graphic editing tools. As I said, Canva is one of the best one, which is evolving daily. Even they have integrated AI like anything. These are some of the things. If you want, you can explore and learn, whoever interested. This is one of the screenshot of Canva. And for teachers, if you have a say institutional email ID, then Canva is completely free. They have a free version and pro version. So even pro version can be accessed if you have an institutional email ID. That means Canva is completely free for educational purpose, be it a student or a teacher. We have our university email IDs. So with that, when you try to create for teacher login, then you will get a pro version completely free. Then audio tools, as I said, this Audacity is one of the best software. This is the screenshot of Audacity, where you can see that wherever there are some noises, some beeps, you can immediately remove those things. It is not at all difficult one. A small running things can be made your audio proper. You can remove the noises, unnecessary noises, using this Audacity. And you can edit your clip also. Okay, then video creating tools. As I said, OBS, during Corona, before Corona, I was also not knowing this OBS. I struggled to record any video, because external video, that person needs so much lighting, other things, closed room, no fan, no nothing. So we struggled a lot to create even 1 hour video when there was not OBS. I didn't know about OBS, but the moment I started knowing about OBS, around 200 videos I prepared without anybody's help. You just sit on in your office in front of a computer, you can prepare good videos. Okay, and whoever having a problem with using OBS, then a lighter version like Loom one can use. It has some limitations. It will work on website as well as desktop version. This Cam Studio, they have this Flashback Express. Both are having some limitations, free version as well as paid versions. This is the screenshot of the Loom, where it also supports webcam, and it supports the pen and all those things. Even you can record and pause the things. Okay, then say assume you have created a video using whatever softwares whether I discussed, or you already having it. And if you need some small editing, then there are several softwares, tools are available. You don't require a professional to edit your video and give the output. One of, as I mentioned already, Microsoft Clipchamp, which is inbuilt, available from Windows 10 onwards. Before Windows 10, Windows 7, they are having video editor name, that is also free. Then if you want an open source software, you can go for OpenShot or Shortcut. Filmora, it is having a free version, but some logo will come, and a paid version is good. If you want your video to be edited very simple, smooth way, then you can go for Filmora. This Final Cut Pro is exclusively for Apple devices, and which is completely paid version. Okay, this is the image of Clipchamp. They have integrated several things, even AI they have integrated. This also have a pro version, and but most of the time free version is more than sufficient. Up to 1080 resolution one can export the videos. That is more than sufficient. Okay, right. So basically, if I say how I prepare my video lecture, so that you may also you get some idea, we can prepare our presentation, because whenever you want to save some time and have a good quality video lecture in advance, you can prepare the content in the form of presentation. You can use MS PowerPoint or LaTeX Beamer. Even you can use OneNote. There is a like called digital notes, digital boards you can call it. Microsoft OneNote is there, Journal Plus Plus is there. So several professors, they prefer to write it live while interacting with students or even recording their sessions. So usually they use softwares like OneNote or Journal Plus Plus, and they take the help of pen tablet. I just show you. This is called a pen tablet, like a slate, and you will have a pen where you can, with the help of this, you can start writing on like a digital, how you write it on a blackboard. Okay, fine. Then I always suggest that don't keep too much content in just a single frame. Have some 5 to 6 lines maximum, so that when you are trying to explain, that output will be more impact than when you are having too much content in one slide. Then obviously the listener, whoever viewers, they may not get that much interest. And we should have a focus on the main topic without deviating too much. Obviously we can go here and there, but we have to make sure that we are continuously going as per the main topic. Okay, if you remember at the beginning of the lecture, I have mentioned in this today's talk, we will be discussing these things. So it is always good to have, even if it is a 10 minutes video or 1 hour video, always try to say that what we are going to learn in this video. So try to state the objectives at the beginning of the lecture. And this is one of the most crucial one, that most of the time we tend to read what it is typed on PPT. That we should avoid, because we are not the news readers. Because basically news readers, what they do is, whenever there is a scrolling type coming, they keep reading that one, and we watch them. Okay, so they, whenever there is a mistake also, they don't even realize that they are reading something wrong. Okay, instead what we are supposed to do is, we that same line, it may be, we will try to explain in the summary, as a summary. Then it gives a good impression that we are not reading as it is, which is available on content on PPT. Because if everything what you read as it is, then your presence is not required. You simply upload the PPT, people can read it, right? So there should be some importance, that your presence is important while explaining the lecture. Okay, there are usually two types of videos. One can have short videos explaining a particular topic, or you want to give a some homework assignment type to your students. So explain something and ask them to explore the details in detail. Then we can have a short video to 5 to 10 minutes, and a longer video 45 minutes to 1 hour. Because if we have too much long lecture, then it is very rare that students or whoever will watch from beginning to end, right? Okay, then I use magnifier, mouse highlighter, and Epic Pen. For example, this magnifier, in the sense, it is available everywhere. You simply press and hold Windows button and press that plus symbol. Then it will automatically, you can see that I can able to magnify that particular screen, and I can show you like that. So this is how one can use it. If you want to highlight something, then you can use this magnifier, and whenever it is already inbuilt, you don't need to install anything. Similarly, if you see here, mouse highlighter, this is how I if I want to highlight something, I can use this. I can even write that. There is a different type of one, that is called mouse highlighter, which is very easy. And Epic Pen, whenever I want to write something. This is a lecture where I don't require to write anything, but most of the time it demands that we need to write something, so that students will understand better. instead of only explaining whatever is written on this PPT. Okay, this is always good, that to well connect with students. It is if you are say for example, I will tell you, if you want to record your live lectures and make sure that those course can be converted into MOOCs or video lectures, then whenever you are interacting with your students and that lecture is getting recorded, then it is always good to share the content in advance to the students, so that they at least see and come, and they will be well connected during the lecture. Okay, fine. This is obviously engaging student is most one of the most important, especially when you are making your live lectures, right? Then what are the tools? OBS. This is called Open Broadcaster Software. One of the best free software, which is completely free. There is no time limit, because several softwares, though they are paid, they have free versions, and in free versions they have some limitations. But whereas in OBS, even you can record up to 4K, 8K, and if your laptop supports, and you can record even 24 hours also. You can go live on any platform like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, completely free of cost. Okay, and I also use this Microsoft OneNote and Journal Plus Plus. They are the digital note taking softwares. Okay, then pen tablet, I suggest any teacher, no matter whether you are a mathematics teacher or a physics teacher, anyone can have a pen tablet, because with mouse it is not difficult to write too many things. Okay, but whereas if you have a pen tablet, you can easily smoothly write, and you can have a good interaction with students, and you can explain things in detail. Okay, this is about learning management system. I think someone else will cover this part, but that is also very much important. This is for having exams in between. Also, you can have an exam. I always use this Epic pen highlighter, which is free version is also available, and that is more than sufficient. But with a small fee, one can buy the pro version also. As already I talked about mouse highlighter. I'm trying to put it in one slide so that you will have a clear understanding. I already use magnifier. Then for video editing, one can use the inbuilt video editor, or you can use free and open source softwares like OpenShot to edit your videos. Sorry. Then there is another one which is very good, called Handbrake. Mainly when we try to record our whatever video, usually it occupies so much space, like 1 GB, 2 GB. But whenever we want to carry somewhere, upload somewhere, it takes a lot of time. So without losing the quality, if we want to reduce the size of the video, then this Handbrake is very much useful. So without losing much quality, it actually reduces from 1 GB, it will reduce to around 400 MB, like that. This I always suggest you have your own website, so that whatever you design, you can upload it completely free of cost. Fine. These are the image. If you see here, this is OneNote, how it look like, and this is the pen tablet. You can connect to laptop, even you can connect to mobile also, and this is that small tool called Epic Pen. These three usually I frequently use continuously whenever I want to prepare some video. This is how a Microsoft OneNote look like, because how much I like OBS, that much is the importance for Microsoft OneNote, because it is just like a digital notes. You can store every lecture, every subject. For example, I think around 5 to 6 subjects I taught using this OneNote on this OneNote one, and wherever I can carry it is even from mobile you can access, from any computer you can access. You can share with the students, starting from all the lectures or a particular lecture. This is how it is the wonderful. A notebook is particularly just like a one course. Okay, and sections you can call it like a one unit, unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, like that. And these pages can be understood that on particular day you have taken a lecture and you have written on that one. So it is an infinite scrollable. It is not like you have a limited pages. You can just keep scrolling down, even down, as well as left and right. So it is infinitely scrollable, and you can start writing how much you want. Okay. This I already explained, so I just skip this. It is basically called as a digital three ring binder, mainly notebook and sections and pages. And it is obviously supports a pen. With the help of a pen, you can write very easily on that one note, and we will have a smooth feeling that you are writing on even better than on a blackboard. Okay, it will automatically synchronize to OneDrive and you can access anywhere. No need to upload separately or carry on pen drive. You can annotate PDFs easily. Even we can annotate images, insert images, videos. We can create links. We can share with the students. Okay, these are all completely free. You can have even handwritten text. It can be identified if you have written properly the handwritten using pen tablet. That text can also be searched from here, and this is completely free. But most of the time we don't use Microsoft OneNote. I don't know how many of you even aware of that Microsoft OneNote is there, which is completely free. Then in this remaining lecture, whatever time is given, because uh, softwares are meant to be learned by doing ourselves. But the reason why I share PPT is today I will explain something you may forget day after tomorrow or after 1 week time. But if you want to recall, then there is no way until unless you contact me. That is the main reason I prepare some PPT where I try to keep the important points in that PPT, and usually I share with madam. You can take with them from them. Now, what will be the softwares we will be demonstrating is basically like we will start explaining from video creation, video editing, and video uploading and sharing to your student. So it is just like a flow of you have prepared a small content and you are able to share with your student. So for that, we will demonstrate an OBS for video creation. Okay. I will also explain using OBS how you can go live on YouTube. Then video editing, say for example at the beginning or at the end, in between you want to cut and merge after that, and you want to add some titles, maybe a background music, something. Then you can use video editing software by Microsoft itself called Clipchamp. Then video compression, I will show you Handbrake, how you can use it if necessary, and how one can upload a video on YouTube, and how we can share with students. This digital note taking, I will just show you. If anybody is interested, they can start using it. You don't require any heavy training or demonstration on OneNote. Okay, fine. Some of the links I have provided, because so many times they may ask, or several times people ask me that which software or which pen tablet one can buy. They are all available from Amazon. A microphone, very small things, because if you have a microphone, then your voice will be captured properly. May not be captured that much by inbuilt laptop something. And this OneNote, if it is there from Windows 10 onwards, but from Windows 7 previously, if you want to use it, you can. I have given a link here. You can download from that for previous versions. This is for Linux operating system. If somebody want to use OBS, they are all earlier version. But why I kept here, for Windows 7, you may not find the link on their website. Now they have moved to 10 and 11. So for Windows 8 and 7, if somebody want to try this OBS, you can find out from here. I have downloaded and given the links here. Okay, and you can also find the link for Loom. You can download the desktop version, and free and recording software. This is like flashback recorder, which I said that you can use it. And Handbrake, this is the link for Handbrake. Let's see. Yes, and whatever demonstrations you need for online teaching or developing MOOCs, they are all available on our YouTube channel. Around 38 videos we have demonstrated during Corona, and they are all well appreciated. Still, you can see this. What are these? Anything you require, we have given the links. You can just uh, click on that link. Sorry. Okay, and several times we have even question and answer. Somebody asks a question, then we have answered their questions. So you may find whatever doubts you have around on using this one, just like a discussion forum type. Okay. And this is a small presentation. I thank once again, and we will have uh, first any doubts you have, we will have, then we will have the demonstrations.